The National Weather Service now saying 3 minutes ago they have confirmed a large and extremely dangerous tornado that is moving into the southwest part of the city of Wichita.
So if you are in South Wichita anywhere, you should be moving to your shelter. If you are in a mobile home park, get to your shelter right now. Don't wait.
I've watched a lot of the warnings on TV. I take care of my 87-year-old mother. As fast as I could, I got her out of the house and to the storm shelter.
The southeast part of Wichita was hit by a huge tornado. Directly in its path, the area of Oaklawn, a large mobile home park, was directly in the path of that tornado, and it did major damage to many homes there.
We heard all the noise and confusion. Poked my head out, and the trailer park was just devastated. I mean, there's fire everywhere, trailers tossed, cars tossed. Trees were just uprooted and snapped. It's just a total nightmare.
The American Red Cross did set up an emergency shelter at the Derby Recreation Commission in Derby. That started about 3 a.m. I'm told about 30 people were bused from the Oaklawn area to that shelter. They set up cots. They were given breakfast this morning.
Once we got here, it was a big relief. I mean, there was lights, there was power, there was friendly people. It helped take the edge off. Because everybody that came here was just devastated. But once we got here and people helped us settle in and, you know, kind of showed us a little kindness, it made a world of difference. I mean, when you have nothing, every little bit just picks you up a little. Right now they're helping me plan out what I need to go look for when I go back to the park to see if I can find medicine, clothes. You know, they're helping me compile a list so I can keep it all straight.
It is very humbling to see a community of people who are, you know, they've really lost everything that they own. So the pride and the sense of accomplishment, you know, that I feel when we see our workers out interacting with those victims, doing damage assessment, providing mobile feeding, the shoulder to lean on, the emotional support, helping people understand that there is a tomorrow, there's hope for recovery, letting them know that, you know, the American Red Cross cares about each and every one of them. It is what this work is all about.
My task at this disaster is disaster assessments of the tornado that went through Wichita Saturday night. We go out and assess the disaster areas and try to identify either by location or people that live in a certain home or mobile park or whatever, and determine how much damage to that home. And that then we take back to Red Cross, and then they can follow up with any kind of relief that they can provide. And so if these homeowners show up at the local Red Cross office, they can look at our assessment and say, well, it was minor or major or destroyed, and then they will determine what help that they can give.
Well, I've been with the American Red Cross for about 9 years now. Been going out at different national disasters. Mine is more in mass care, which takes up feeding, sheltering, and distribution supplies. We're at the Oaklawn trailer park, passing out snacks, water, cleanup kits to anybody that needs them.
Red Cross is set up right across from where her trailer house is, and they've got snacks and water, and it's nice and warm today out here. At least it's not windy and not raining, but at least it's a good deal for that. We got snacks and water to keep us going to help us get the rest of this done today. They're a great organization. Red Cross is really great for this.
You know, the Red Cross is very connected to emergency management and National Weather Service resources. So immediately, we begin as well to participate in all the activities that take place to let us know what the potential impacts could be and what we might be looking at as a community. And we began to work internally to ensure that we are contacting our key leadership volunteers and our service delivery volunteers so that we can put on call our shelter teams, our feeding teams, our leadership positions, so that when something happens, we are already ready to deploy and begin to assess and get involved with the response. Even prior to, we worked hard to be a part of the preparedness messaging through social media to begin to share with our followers, as well as then a wider network of people in the community, what you should be doing now and how you should be getting prepared as an individual or as a family. So we're really working two-pronged in terms of getting ready, both from resources as well as being a source of information for our community. The American Red Cross is there to provide immediate help, immediate hope, immediate mental counseling, immediate emotional support, but also to share the message of the hope of recovery, that we're going to get through today, and we're all going to be here tomorrow, and then we're going to get through tomorrow, and as each day they begin to see just exactly how their life can come back together. And I think that's one of the most rewarding parts about being a part of the American Red Cross.
Before the Red Cross got involved, I spent 3.5 hours wandering around in the rain. Now I'm inside, I'm dry, and feeling better.